An advocacy group for people with disabilities says the state of Utah is not doing enough to ensure they're protected from COVID-19. They've now filed a complaint with the federal government. Fox 13's Ben Winslow is live on Utah's Capitol Hill. Ben.
Yeah, the Disability Law Center says the Department of Health is not doing enough to ensure that people with disabilities are protected from the spread of COVID-19.
We want to make sure that everyone is getting the care they deserve.
The Disability Law Center filed a complaint with the U.S. government's Center for Medicaid Services. It centers around claims this facility in Sandy is not doing enough to protect its residents who have intellectual and developmental disabilities.
You had people sharing a room where one person was testing positive, and they weren't moving anyone out of that room. They weren't moving them to a separate facility. It was just saying, you're in this room with this person. It seems like they may have been given masks, but it was only one mask.
In the complaint, the Disability Law Center is critical of the state for not exercising enough oversight, like it's been doing with long-term care facilities for the elderly.
Our big concern is that once one person or, a couple people in an ICF test positive, it doesn't seem like the state or the facility is taking the proper precautions to ensure that, it isn't spreading just throughout the facility. These are often big facilities with a lot of people per room. It's something we've certainly brought to the state legislature.
We've taken very reasonable measures to protect our clients against COVID-19.
Hillcrest Care Center's administrator disputes the Disability Law Center's claims.
The state's been great on helping us with personal protective equipment. We've had the National Guard out for training. Isolation's a challenge with our population that we serve here, and compliance with PPE. Some residents are great about wearing masks and staying in their rooms. Other residents, it's very difficult with other residents to keep them isolated in their rooms.
Hillcrest Care Center says at its height, 18 of 53 residents tested positive for COVID-19, but it has had no new positive cases for the past 10 days.
We do have positive cases here. We're working with what we have, and the abilities of the clients to comply has been our biggest challenge with the COVID-19.
Now, in a statement to Fox 13, Utah's Department of Health says it is reviewing the Disability Law Center's complaint. It goes on to say the department has been aggressive in responding to outbreaks at all long-term care facilities, including intermediate care facilities. We remain committed to ensuring vulnerable Utahns receive care in the best and safest possible environment. Now, a few years ago, the Disability Law Center did settle a lawsuit with the state of Utah over living and housing situations in these type of facilities. Live on the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.